the freedom to be yourself, right? That's Svadhisthana, second chakra, the sun in Scorpio, right? The freedom to be yourself. I was made into a mannequin, molded as a prisoner. I fit the standards of someone else's beauty. I feared death, but I refused it. My dignity was paper thin, and yet it was the canvas of my life. What can a person live without and still be that person? What is stolen from us may one day be reclaimed. But what we surrender willingly is lost forever. There is only one freedom that we need to truly treasure. It's the freedom to be ourselves. If we surrender that, our soul will lose the essential spark that can redeem our life and give it meaning. We might dance to an artist's tune of our own free will, but if we are constrained and controlled by another, it is death to the spirit. We cannot be puppets and still be happy. The freedom to be yourself. You could be 27 years old. You could have been born in 1972. Be life path number 2, life path number 7, life path number 9. You don't have to be. The freedom to be yourself. And there's someone here too that wants you to be yourself. And maybe it's your highest self. Maybe it's your guides. Maybe it's your ancestors at this time, whatever. But there is a yangness to this energy, Y-A-N-G, yang, right? Masculine energy, right? That wants, that desires for you to sing your song. You could have a Venus sign in Capricorn. You have a Venus in Capricorn. You could be sun, moon, rising in Capricorn, king of fire. You could be dealing with a fire sign too. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You can be that too, right? You could have been born 1982, 1987, okay? You don't have to be, but you could be dealing with different elements even within yourself, right? You could be a fire sign with an earth moon, an earth rising, an earth, you know, whatever, it doesn't matter. And even water too, right? So vice versa, whatever the case may be. So there's strength here. There's something chilling. There's something growing. There is a force to be reckoned with. There is a heart on. There is a desire. There is a passion. There is something riding hard in your system, in your energy, in your electromagnetic field that is from this form of punishment, torture that has been so painful, right? And so now the pain has turned into a seduction, right? It has turned into a passion to free yourself from that which has been bondage, conditioned onto you at this time. And so now it's like the journey of love begins, right? In a righteous kind of way. Yes, we can be erotic and we all love to play. Old souls love to play, right? So it's embracing the pleasure. It's embracing the erotic. It's embracing the scintillating sensuality of all that there is. It's warming up. It's diving in. It's warming up to the idea of fire. It's warming up to the idea of passion. It's warming up to, it's like, you know, we're in such a hookup type of culture, right? This is like being vulnerable with a partner, your life partner, your complementary partner, one that is trustworthy, one that is in it too, that's in the waters with you, even if it's a challenge, even if the robes are still on, even if the clothes are still on. This is for my celibates, my abstinence out there. You're still out there protected, diving into the waters, right? Traveling into the waters of depth, of passion and fire. And there might be interest, right? You might have an interest in somebody, but for those of you tapped in, turned on, tuned in, people are very much interested in you. You are highly desirable too. And those that are interested in you because you're you're attracting, you're drawing in this highest caliber of divine complementary partnership, right? So just as the divine partner for you wants you to be yourself. So someone's looking at you, right, too, and this could be you looking at yourself as well, but like admiringly, along with a absolute hard on for you. They might even masturbate to the idea of being with you. They might touch themselves to the idea of being with you. They might watch you and find you could be a life path number 8. You could have been born 1981. You could have been born in 1990. You could have been born, you could be 23 years old, 22 years old, 21. Right? You don't have to be, right? Here, so here too, you could be an air sign, you could have air in your chart, you could be dealing with someone air, right? So it's coming out of the picture. It's coming out of the picture because you are the art. You are the art. You are the masterpiece. You are the you could have been born 1989. You could be life path 8, life path 9. You could have been born 1998. You don't have to. Let's say 1991 too. Either way, right? It's like you're coming out and you're diving in. You're coming out and you're diving in. Right? You could be 39 years old. You don't have to be. 1993 could be significant to you, right? The Hermit too, right? So this is two, right? You could be, this could also be diving in. This could have been born 1983, 1989, 1981. I said that, right? So you could also have Virgo in your chart, right? But I also believe right now we're in a Leo kind of moon. This is in Western astrology with a a Leo sun, Virgo moon type of energy. So it's like going in the Piscean energy, right? So these are polar opposites because Pisces and Virgo are polar opposites one another, right? I know this for a fact because I have this polar opposite duality within my own dominant birth chart, right? So either way, right? It's diving in, right? Coming in from this introspective type of place, right? And it's knowing your space. But look at, I still see those eyes. I feel like there's someone watching you. There's someone that could be courting you too. Someone could be interested in pursuing something more with you, right? And for those of you that are already with someone and your partner, I feel like your partner admires you. I feel like your partner is proud of how far you've come along. I feel like your partner looks at you and allows you to be yourself and gives you the room that you need to grow. And that's a beautiful space to be. So it's like they got you, they got your back because they know you've been alone for a long time, or you've felt alone for a long time. And so this person wants to be that type of provider and wants you to express yourself and and you might be getting, and it's turning them on. So something about you too turns them on, right? And that's good, right? So, and you might be into some kind of kinks or some kind of whatever's. You don't have to be, but still, it's like that. It's like perversion, right? Because when you're in love with someone and you're also lusty about that person too, it's like this. You can't control it, right? You can, granted, you have to, right? Where we gotta live with other people, right? But I'm just saying, like, it's like totally like you just can't get enough of each other, right? It's like it feels like those beginning stages of relationships when they call that like that puppy love, but this is not fucking puppy love. This is, I'm deep in it, right? Because you've manifested this shit, right? You're deep in it, you're diving in, and you've gone in, so you know, and now you're riding that, right? And you're in. And there's someone there that's excited because their energy is ready for it now. You make somebody smile. You might make a lot of somebody's smiles. right? People are just happy to be in your energy. People are happy to assist you. People are happy to open the door for you. People are happy to be, even if you're in a public space, public place, people flock to you. Like people see you from like across the pool. People see you from across the hotel lobby. People see you from across the room. People see you from across the table, and they go and they flock near to where you be, right? Because you're just interesting. And this doesn't matter the gender. It's just that you are interesting. There's something about your laugh. There's something about the way you sound. There's something the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you look, like you shine, right? And so it's like, I'm intrigued. You got people intrigued. And you got people going in with their armor into the waters because they're intrigued, right? So any kind of thing too that has you feeling any type of way, like there's justice for that, right? I like that justice came out after that, right? So you could be a life path number 8, you could have been born in 1983. You don't have to be, you could be 33 years old, 30, 38, right? So I just feel like there's justice for this person here. I don't want to say girl because there's men here too. So for you who has been, this is like my celibate crew, this is like my abstinent crew, these are my virgins, like, you know, for those of you that have waited, for those of you that held out, for those of you that have been hurt in the past or no longer want to spread yourself so thin and stuff like that. So you've gone within, right? You've gone within, you went in, right? Now there's justice here for that wisdom, for that eye, for that sight, right? For that divine that's within you. And it's only right that it should shine bright. So of course you're going to attract the most like complementary of a partner, right? For you, because that's what you deserve. Right, so here we are. So it's like being in the lab room. It's being in the lab, cooking up something powerful at this time. And that's like a powerhouse of a relationship. It's like, so you can have Sagittarius in your chart somewhere too, right? You could be a fire sign, like I said, right? But it's like, look at grabbing it, right? It's having it. It's like, this is mine. This is all mine. I studied for it. I tested for it. I have it. I'm rocking it. I'm riding it. It's all me, baby. And it's like, yeah, 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 yeah. It's all you, baby. It's all you. We just inconspicuous here too. And it's just like, it's just me and you. It's like, what you gonna do? Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ride this baby through and through because I've been studying. I'm prepared to show up, and I am here. I read every chapter, every line. I scripted everything. All of this manifesting is this part of my divine align. And it's like, baby, I feel you at this time. You feel how hard I am for you. So true. And it's like, okay, okay, okay. It's like, what you got? What you need? What you got? What you need? I got everything you need, right? So it's like writing that, right? Running off into the sunset, right? Together, riding naked, free. Like, someone here loves, like I said before, right? Watch all my videos, right? Even if it's in parts, but they love that dairy air of yours. They watch it from afar and they're like, that peach is mine, right? So it's just like, and like throwing their arrows into you, right? So it's like, now, no, now you're marked. Oh, oh. What? What that mean? Hold up, spirit. What you mean I'm marked? Huh? Me? Now, someone like, let's say like let's say for like my celibates, my abstinence, like whatever, like even if you like, I'm focused on my money, I'm focused on my coin, I'm focused, like that's conditioning because that's deep down in it. For those of you tapped in, turned on, especially if you're divine feminine energy or just, it doesn't matter, masculine energy too. You want love, you want a partner, you want a complementary partner. Granted, life has made you, thrown you some fucking lemons, right? So you make motherfucking lemonade, and so you've taken you like, you don't want to get all caught up out there, but friendship matters. and you won't get caught up out there when you're flowing and glowing. And so anybody that's going to be a suitable complementary partner for you, trust it's going to flow naturally too. And so you don't need to be all against it, right? Because you don't want to be open and blocked at the same time, because you're just going to bring contradictions into your life. So know that you're marked, because you have the evolution of life experience and wisdom to do what is right for you. When you know better, you do better. And so now that you know that you're in this powerhouse of energy, right, you are drawing in that which is for you. The mark is on you. You have suitable complementary partners of opportunities presenting itself to you. And this doesn't have to be relationships wise. This could be work opportunities. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's all inclusive, right? I know I'm doing the erotic tarot, but you know how I be. Evolution is our game, because it's our gain up in this channeling sacred space of a sage of whatever this is right now, right? This perceived metaverse reality. This applies to everything and anything. You are the marked one. You are the chosen one. You are the it girl. You are the it boy. You are what all eyes see when you walk into the room. It's like, hey, you may not even be saying it. Look at me, but everybody's looking at you. And you're like, huh? This could be fame. This could be recognition. This could be awards. This could be ceremony. This could be completing something. This is, you got your mark on a prize, and you set and you soar and you reach your motherfucking goals. You reach your goals because you got life by the psh. Yeah, that's mine. What you thought this was, right? The freedom to be yourself with a complementary partner, with a complementary business, with a complementary lifestyle. You know what I mean? The freedom to be yourself, the temptation of pleasure. This is Scorpio energy too. You can have Scorpio, you can have double Scorpio in your chart too. This is like having a sun in Scorpio, moon in Scorpio, or sun in Scorpio rising, or Venus in Scorpio, something like that, like double Scorpio and something. You don't have to be, right? Or you could be dealing with another Scorpio, right? Or someone that has, you're like creating a new self, right? 25, you could be 25 years old, you could be 26 years old, right? Creating and protecting your feelings at the same time, right? So here we are. Here we are, right? Anjna, 6th chakra, Lilith in Scorpio. Do you want me? Yes. You always ask first. You ask assertively. Take me. I'm naked. A throaty voice from secret dreams will make them look into your eyes. Reality will disintegrate. The mirrored corridors of desires will capture you both together, body and soul. Pleasure is a demon, but it's your demon. It is sometimes an unbound call that shatters and dwarfs reason and logic. It is not just desire. It is an instinctual need that forces your being to find satisfaction. If the need for pleasure is accepted, not denied, it becomes less of an instinctual force, but rather a right of your inner self to a sexual release and a sexual identity. Pleasure ceases to be a secret world and becomes a harmonious part of what you are. So for me right here, I feel like some of you might be very conservative. I know I have my non-conservatives here, but I feel like some of you have a conservative attitude about sex and pleasure. And so, and it's cute, right? So it's like It's like, not saying being vanilla, like, you know, it's bad or anything, but it's just like, it's cute. So it could be that you're working on your inner sexy. You're working on feeling this about yourself. So you could be playing around with your aesthetics. You could be tapping into your divine feminine energy, whether you're male or female. You could be working out, right? You could be dancing more. You could be wearing heels. You could be getting dressed up. You can, you know, be combing your hair, styling it different, just doing something to tap into your inner roar, like lioness, lion, right? Seductress, right? And so, because as you should, this is a part of you, right? You should feel pleasure at its highest. You should feel ecstasy. You should experience ecstasy. You should feel a wild orgasm. Just take control of your whole entire body and cause your entire body to shiver from head to toe, uncontrollable. Right? To play with your lover should send shivers down their spine. They send shivers down yours. Foreplay, the art of foreplay, the art of being comfortable touching yourself without any shame, without any guilt, simply for pleasure. The temptation to be pleased, the temptation to even succumb to anything that is lustful or desirable just because it might look a little kinky or sound a little kinky, right? It's breathing this wild aspect that is so natural, that exists within your being, that wants to be set free. Set your inner wild free and allow yourself to allow for pleasure to be a part of your life, the seduction of life, to flirt on purpose, to say something to be cheeky, to wear something to feel sexy, empowered, and powerful, to intentionally seek out and to look your best, to show up as your best, awesome self, to comb your hair, to wash your body, to dress yourself, to enchant every part of what you do as you get ready to enchant your hair, to enchant your clothes, to enchant your makeup, your dress, your shoes, whatever it is that you want to do, and to be that powerful tool, and to allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to enjoy what you receive. It's okay to squeal in pleasure. There's nothing to be shy about. Anyway, don't get me started. I don't do many, whatever. Either way, we're creating a new self. Enchantments. Definitely go check out my Instagram. On Instagram, I am at Enchantress, ENCHANTRESS. You can follow for free or you can subscribe, right? Invest in your subscribe and be gifted immediate access behind the scenes to exclusive content shared nowhere else. You will be once you enter inside, I would come and say hi and introduce you and show you around. And there's hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of posts already there. Content created, DIY, strategize, printables, recipes, content, tarot, advice, lives, like everything that you can, so much fun and so many things, activities for you to do, things, coaching, tips, tricks, secrets, like, you know, behind the scenes, behind scoops, activities, things for you to do to help yourself in full align, to alchemize, DIY, strategize, because there's nobody that can do for you that what you must do for yourself. And so to be given those tools to help yourself, you know, to health, wealth, self, that is what the subscription is all about. And it's rather remarkable and affordable too. So you get a quantum bank for every buck you spend. And you should go check it out, my friends, especially if you have an Instagram. You could also find me at witchyutopian.com. You could also find me at enchantingbabble.blogspot.com. Definitely come and subscribe, because we, behind the scenes, there is enchantments that we do, recipes that we make, things for you to, when you awake and bake and do and set the tone for all that you desire to create, manifest, have in now due time. Anyways, right? If you're creating a new self, it's time for you to shine, right? You can have Libra in your chart. Either way, you could be 25, you could be 52, you could be 56, right? You could be 26. You could be 27 as well, right? So either way, yeah. So what else did we have before we go? Intimacy, right? Intimacy, worthiness, the worthiness that you feel in the intimacy that you allow yourself to receive, right? Abundance, right? Abundance in love, abundance in health, wealth, self, right? And so all that we are creating for ourselves, the abundance that you are creating for yourself, right? Resolving conflict, right? You could be 26 years old, 27 years old. You don't have to be resolving conflict, right? Abundance. Embrace the opportunity to create a greater understanding and connection with your beloved. Misunderstandings, disagreements, arguments, and conflict can be very distressing in a relationship, especially with someone you really love. Whether we like it or not, conflict does occur even between people who are extremely compatible. For most people, it's not possible to completely avoid conflict in a relationship, so what is the solution? Conflict actually presents an amazing opportunity. When a disagreement or misunderstanding arises, it's offering you a wonderful chance to understand yourself, your partner, and both your communication styles more clearly. When you become curt or angry with each other, what you're really saying is, I don't feel listened to, or I don't feel like you care about what I think or what I want. The real reason conflict arises is because someone feels afraid or hurt. Fear of not having our needs met and the hurt we experience when our feelings are seemingly overlooked are the most common reasons for attacking another while defending ourselves. You have drawn this card today because healing your fear of any type of conflict will benefit the quality of your future and existing relationships. Being human means that you will occasionally experience conflict, whether you see yourself as the passive or aggressive one, the victim or the perpetrator. It doesn't matter which side you're on. It's a dynamic we all experience on occasion. Next time you find yourself in a disagreement with anyone, don't run away, ignore it, or become aggressive. Embrace the opportunity to truly understand them, yourself, and the situation more clearly. The key to unlocking the grip of conflict and shifting the conversation to a healing level is asking, what do you really mean by that? Is it non-confrontational and open while creating a space for people to express themselves truthfully and discover the real issue? Asking the question in a calm manner makes it clear that you genuinely want to know. When you ask, what do you really mean by that? Your supposed adversary will begin to understand that you do care and that resolution, healing, and mutual satisfaction are possible now, right? Because you're living a life of abundance, right? So abundance. Use your existing abundance to create beautiful things in your life, and you will be rewarded in more ways than you can imagine. Are you living an abundant life? If so, how do you measure abundance? You have drawn this card today because your angels and guides would like to remind you that abundance is so much more than how much cash you have. Financial abundance, which is often the cause of immense stress for individuals and couples, is only a small part of the overall picture. True abundance encompasses every area of your life. Good health is a major source of abundance, so looking after your health rather than seeking treatment once you are ill must be a priority. Close friendships are also vital to an abundant life. One supportive and loving friend who you can talk to about anything is worth 1,000 acquaintances. A positive attitude and the ability to learn and grow throughout life are part of an abundant way of being, because more than anything else, abundance is a state of mind and ultimately a choice. Loving and being loved will definitely make you feel more abundant. If you are longing to meet your soulmate, it's your willingness to appreciate, acknowledge, and accept yourself that allows you to feel more abundant and will help you manifest a partner. In a relationship, your abundance of health, friendships, and mindset will bring joy to your partnerships as well as more love. Naturally, you are right to create a healthy level of material abundance too. There's nothing wrong with being comfortable so long as you keep your pursuit of the material in perspective. I have an awesome little read too for my subscribers on Instagram in regards to people that struggle with the idea or their relationship with money, right? And their relationship with the idea of money and the energy that they give in being triggered by anything that has to do with finances, saving, wealth, in that kind of way, you know. So definitely, if you struggle with your relationship with money, finances, career, security, and things like that, or lack-minded mentalities, then definitely go subscribe to my Instagram. Okay. All right. A positive attitude and the ability to learn and grow throughout life are part of an abundant way of being, because more than anything else, abundance is a state of mind and ultimately a choice. Loving and being loved will definitely make you feel more abundant. If you're longing to meet your soulmate, it's your willingness to appreciate, acknowledge, and accept yourself that allows you to feel more abundant and will help you manifest a partner. In a relationship, your abundance of health, friendships, and mindset will bring joy to your partnerships as well as more love. Naturally, we read about this, right? Yeah. Right. Naturally, you are right to create a healthy level of material abundance too. There's nothing wrong with being comfortable so long as you keep your pursuit of the material in perspective. Consider whether you want to discuss your salary and bank balance on a first date, or whether you would rather talk about the wonderful hobbies, friends, and attitudes that make your life rich. Do you want your relationship to focus primarily on money or property, or sorry guys, or would you rather talk about the wonderful hobbies, friends, and attitudes that make your life rich, right? Do you want your relationship to focus primarily on money or property, or would you like your focus to be on fun, intimacy, and mutual support? Remember, to be abundant in the full sense of the word means to be fascinating, lovable, creative, and resourceful. Okay. Stop there. Stop. Okay. Stop it. Call your shit. Eat it. Hey, I can't with you. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Okay. All right, final messages. For those tapped in, turned on, tuned in, what are the final messages that we have? For those of you tapped in, turned on, tuned in. Right? Okay. Someone's coming to you, right? Someone is coming to you. Someone is making themselves known to you in something, whether this is work related, love related, whatever related. It's something that is in regards to emotion, that is emotional, because it doesn't mean it has to be an emotional thing, but it's something that will make you feel emotion. So it's something that will make you happy. It's something that will make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? So that's emotion. That's being in your waters. That's softening you up. That's like helping you to see, like, maybe, you know, there's more to this kind of reality, right? But you got to get out of your own way still too. So what I'm getting from this is that you may be suspicious. Oh, oh my God. You may be cut it out. You might be suspicious of what's being offered to you, right? Right. So be mindful of that, because it can cause conflict, right? It comes from conflict, right? So what's coming to you Right? Yeah. Right. So it's gonna be tempting. Is the temptation is right? The temptation is to not fall is to not fall into the same patterns of behavior as before, right? Right? Because you're the magician. Stop it. Oh my goodness. Eden. Right. So calm my ass. They said British short hairs are calm. She is not calm. Stop it. Stop it. Right. Well, anyways, don't be tempted, right? Don't be tempted. And they see this card. Don't be tempted, right? Oh my God. To behave like, watch my other videos too, right? Like, you're in this transitionary period of past self, right? Future self, and your now self is all working together. What emerges from that is the mystery to life, right? You're the magician, though. You have all the tools and everything that you need to succeed, right? So you have it in your hands, you have it in your grasp, you're taking care of that which you must, right? Because you are the magician, right? You are you have all the tools that you need to be successful, right? And so you're creating that for yourself. So you have all these things. So now, granted, don't allow past like traumas, dramas, or ways of thinking to fudge up the reality of now that is good for you, right? Like, don't be so suspicious of everybody, right? Don't like, if somebody does something good for you, like, don't be grateful. You know what I mean? Be grateful, and just take it for your good karma, you know. And if the person has bad intentions, you're surrounded by divine truth anyways, right? You're surrounded by divine truth, so the truth is always going to set you free. That's your alignment, that's your alchemy. So anybody else that is going to misuse and try to abuse and all that kind of stuff, their truth is going to come to light. So all you have to do is be grateful for all the good that comes into your life. You know what I mean? And you don't have to get caught up in, right, because you're like the wife. Like, it doesn't, you could be the husband too, but it's like, you deserve pleasure. You deserve to have that what you want. And then the anal sphincter, right? There's here, this makes me think, I know you're thinking, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? But whatever the case may be, but anal sphincter meditations, they're real. Or you can even sunbathe your anal to the sun, right? That means bend down, spread your cheeks, and let the sun hit your every orifice, your hole, your booty hole. It's called booty sunbathing. Check it out and all its spiritual benefits. All right, that's what I got for you guys. Bye.